Wow. So, water signs. Some of you guys have really been in, um, definitely out of your feelings. And I do feel like if you are a water sign or you're dealing with one, expect there to be a very noticeable shift when it comes to the month of August. Someone can also find out that they are pregnant. There is like some type of information for 11. Huh. The name Kelsey is also significant. Somebody's kind of been going back and forth about the situation. We'll get into it, but if you have not noticed, guys, welcome back. If you are new here, please take only what resonates with you and keep it pushing. I am Ray Reigns. Again, if you are new here, we're about to get into another rain talk, but this is specifically going to be for your August 2026, okay? That edition. So we will dive deeper and more personal over on Rain After Dark. If at any given point you feel like you need more of what we're about to discuss, you can always check the link below. There you will find listed the booking site as well as our Patreon and all other platforms. So back to what I was saying. Some of you guys are dealing with a ghosting type of energy. This is back and forth for sure. Um, could be dealing with an Aries. This could even be divine masculine energy. But it's like somebody's been doing a lot, or you could feel like a situation or dealing with a situation or a person. It's been a lot, and so therefore you're needing some type of breather. I'm definitely picking up on Scorpio energy. Somebody can have Scorpio placements of water signs in general, okay? But we do have that flighty energy coming in. Some of you guys are already in that energy, dealing with a situation where there's been an inconsistent flow, or there's just like gray areas. And it's like, actually, you know what? I'm reminded that God is not the author of confusion. I'm not going to be able to do it, all right? So, I feel you on that. But if you have been dealing with that, do know it's going to try to roll over into the month of August with you if you do not take care of something now. If there isn't some type of boundaries or um, I just heard cut to the chase. Georgia, Alabama, I feel like the southern region altogether is significant. Heavy on Georgia and Alabama, though. Somebody is also 420 friendly. They could even vape. You could vape. Somebody's also dealing with someone that is into sports. Basketball is specifically standing out to me. Texas is also significant. I'm picking up on Dallas. And somebody is definitely just under the influence because they're trying to manage something. I don't necessarily want to say that somebody's having a hard time dealing with something, but they are under the influence in order to better cope. All right. Picking up on Capricorn energy. Somebody also has a nose piercing. Somebody could be wearing the color red right now. Also, somebody has a brow piercing, or there's some type of unique piercing in the upper area of the face. Somebody also wears bustiers. So, or you could be wearing that right now. Again, basketball. Somebody wears champion. This is going to be a masculine energy. Somebody likes to play games, or when they start to feel kind of backed in the corner, they start to play games. Rose or rosemary is also significant. What we got going on in the month of August? What do the royales need to know? If you'd like to become a royale and you're viewing this, regardless of what platform you're seeing it on, all you got to do, like the video, subscribe, follow, and don't be afraid to weigh in at any given point. All right, so something is definitely taken off very quickly in the month of August. Please be mindful that there will be some energies around you. This could be in the workplace or just people trying to disguise themselves, blend in, or hide in the background. They definitely have eyes set on you. Now, if this isn't in your actual career sector, this is someone that you've tried to either work with in some type of capacity, regardless of dynamic, or you try to work something out with a situation regarding this individual, but somebody is definitely masking their intentions. So be mindful of that, especially around August 3rd. Communication, you could have spoken with this person on the phone, text messages. You or this individual could wear red lipstick, red nail polish. Um, there's a masculine energy that smokes too, whether they are a man or a woman. There's a karmic situation. Something is fated to happen if that resonates with you. Something is fated to happen when it comes to dealing with that situation. Somebody also uses honey packs. You could be a Taurus or dealing with one. Mm-hmm. 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 I also pick up on confessions of love. This could come by way of a DM or a text message. The state of Tennessee is significant. Somebody is also an artist. They could be a music artist. Someone also recently visited a Dollar General, or it makes me feel like a bargain store, or like a dollar store. Social media is significant. Also hearing for somebody, you could be a water sign. A loved one is going to take care of something for you. The initial P is significant, as well as a G. That Taurus energy again, and initials D is significant. Hmm. Somebody wants to make something public or make something known that somebody wants. Okay, going back to the confession situation. That's what that's all about. Somebody want to confess something. Mm, but there's some type of uncertainty around it though. Feel like somebody's trying to get straight on something. All right, we're gonna move on from that. All right, so those are the channel messages that I have for you guys. Let's get into it and see what it is that you need to know, baby. See what somebody's name is Brittany also. Confirmation. Somebody's name is Brittany. Now, either Brittany, you're watching something or you're doing the watching. I don't know. I don't know. mm. Hi, Keyless. Hey, girl. All right. So when it comes to this rebound energy, Jack or Jacks is standing out to me, but this is when it comes to dealing with a not just a masculine energy, an actual male, somebody that's been inconsistent, um, or just kind of like all over the place when it comes to you. Or if you are this masculine energy, you maybe something has been unpredictable for you. What is that about? Gemini is also here. I also just heard know your place. This can have something to do with family or stability. Know your place when it comes to how you show up somewhere or in a situation. I feel like be mindful. Gemini energy, you could be a Gemini dealing with a Gemini. And Aries also. Now, I do see a fire sign wanting to like take it up a notch when it comes to committing to a water sign. But there's definitely a love connection here. What is this unpredictable? Maybe somebody's been kind of like all over the place when it comes to a connection with you. It could be a connection. Somebody's been dealing with some leg pain or like leg aches. Hi, Kalila. Welcome in, guys. If you are new here, go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button if anything is resonating with you or you just feel better once you walk out the door. You can feel free. Come in and kick it. Kick back and chill. Don't put your feet on my couch. Okay? So I'm also picking up on a fire sign woman. Also, here you may have to read someone or like break something down to somebody. This could be or something's needing to be broken down or made clear, simplified, even when it comes to your stability, your ability to provide certain things or take certain actions. In the month of August, something that you have already done is going to bring in wish fulfillment to you. And for somebody, this is specifically a commitment, like an actual relationship or um, a elevation in the commitment that you already have with someone. That is specifically when it comes to love. And again, I do see somebody helping someone out financially or with a resource that um, could have been out of your reach. It's like somebody puts somebody on. I also see somebody looking for a new home, especially if um, your home is like a tan or a white. Could even be yellow, or you have like a darker shutter. There's like a two-tone here. That'll be confirmation. I also feel like between August 7th and August 27th is going to be a confirmation to that. All right. I'm also hearing stay on your P's and Q's. Now, if you have been disrupted emotionally in some type of way, where it's like typically something could have thrown you off your game, or have you feeling a certain type of way. Side note, the year 2022 is significant. Somebody's also around the age of 35. Toya. Toya. I also see like a 10-year or close to a 10-year age gap between somebody. Anyways, um, there's also a connection when it comes to a passed over loved one in 2022. Hilltop. I don't know if that's like an address or, well, hell, somebody could live on a hill. Either way, there's a major transformation in the month of August. But I was saying between August 7th and the 27th, you may have to look into some type of programs or something pans out with a situation. This could involve someone else in your life also, but heavy on the you. You can have Aries, Leo, or Sag in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, or if you are dealing with a masculine energy that may possess those traits. Okay, so let's specifically, and if you are just entering, you can visit us over via Patreon at Rain After Dark for the more unfiltered, okay? But for those of you guys that are not over there, I'm going to get you what you need over here. Now, if you have been dealing with some concerns surrounding finances, I'm seeing two different types of Scorpios out here. Um, it almost makes me feel like somebody could have Scorpio in their North Node or a very prominent place in their birth chart. God is going to open a door for you when it comes to a situation that you really didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, or how something was going to play out. There's an intervention there. Somebody's around the age of 32, especially if you've been dealing with a situation where you felt like you were going in circles, somebody was playing games. I also see somebody like behind this, like somebody's like doing something behind the scenes or hiding or some shit. So whoever this is, they either drink or they smoke, or they like to get under the influence. Somebody has sleepy eyes is what I'm hearing. All right. There's an emotional connection between you and this person or these individuals. Why is this coming up now? Somebody's under judgment. We're dealing with a Sagittarius also. All right, so clarify the Lovers card, please. Capricorn, you are out here also. Somebody wants to contribute something to a connection. Oh, all right. If you have earth placements or you've been dealing with a situation when it comes to working something out with someone or your job or a Cancer, or if you got a high ponytail. Somebody does archery. Somebody also has rims on their car. Um, all right, so that's going to go in your favor. The scales are going to be balanced. You could be a Libra also, or dealing with one. Something that just what you're seeing, what felt to be unfair to you. More details on this, please. Could definitely be in a love situation also. Um, Chauncey, I'm hearing the name Chauncey. If you were just irritated or frustrated with a love connection, whether it's romantic or not, you're going to get your way when it comes to that. And I feel like because your intentions have been pure, all right? Or if you feel like you've been put in a compromising position, or you had to do something that maybe at one point in time you didn't want to do, or you just knew that situation was going to be karmic, you had to make the best decision for you. So something is going to pan out better than you would expect. What's this judgment here, though? Somebody's name is Tasha, or you can, or a Tasha could be significant. Somebody's not going to be able to get out of a situation where they were playing games, or again, put you in a weird space. Yeah, something about that is also going to be exposed to you, something that you did not know. Now, somebody is doing some online dating, or you literally have someone that is watching your social media. But get this, they it's like they have moments where they wonder if you are aware. That lets me know that they're not showing up. They're not making themselves, they're not drawing any attention to themselves, or that they're behind a fake profile, or they are blending in. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or you are. Instagram is also significant, but I feel like social media in general. At 1 minute, this person wonders if you know that there is any idea whatsoever that they watch you. They wait for your appearance. They wait for you to show up somewhere. On the other hand, they're just like, there's no possible way that, okay, you could be a man or a woman experiencing this, but what I was about to say is that she could know. Like somebody wholeheartedly starts to believe that you don't know, but somebody talks about something that you post. Why is this coming up? Like, do we, I mean, we may not care, but let's see why we need to even know that. Somebody's in their 40s. I would say from the age of 40 to the age of 52. This person ghosted you. They're going to come in with some type of love bomb once they feel exposed. Somebody starts to panic. Somebody wears Nike, could be wearing Nike right now. Air Max to be exact. Um, I mean, so what? I don't know. It ain't my business. But I guess somebody is trying to pinpoint, because there's a masculine energy that wears his shorts short. Okay, so I guess that's a swag. Maybe if you were wondering, yes. I'm also hearing the name Jessica. What is the collective's money given for the month of August 2026? Clearly, you are funny. What is the money? Okay, so I'm also seeing some type of refund, or some money that you didn't know was a possibility, or that belonged to you coming in. Heavy on that Capricorn energy. This could be between the 15th and the 30th also. Somebody is dealing with, I don't really want to discuss that publicly. Somebody's dealing with somebody in an organization. Somebody's a part of an organization. Leave it there. Could even be an older man. Okay. Y'all, it's somebody that you have moved on from. You could have been in a connection. It's going to be masculine energy. Yeah. Virgo energy, Cancer energy. There could have been some type of conflict there. Somebody wanting to have you emotionally conflicted. Why are they coming up when it comes to their money, though? All right, if you're dealing with a situation regarding that or just the energy, check that because that's going to have a negative impact on your money. Somebody's around the age of 52. This could be a man or a woman at this particular point. You're going to receive some type of message from this person when it comes to stability. I don't know, somebody needs to want something from you, or I don't know, honey. What is this message about? Since it's out here, since they need to know. What is the message about? Somebody's name is Stacy. Stacy's crazy, or Stacy, you're dealing with somebody that's off their damn rocker. Now, if you are in a commitment with someone, this is romantically speaking, you may need to I don't y'all, it just makes me feel like somebody's born in June. It just makes me, April also feels like somebody, I don't know if somebody's intentionally trying to like impede on somebody's sacred spaces or what I don't, baby, I don't know, okay? But it's like when you stop giving or over giving to a situation, somebody, a Leo is here also, or if you're not showing emotions to this person or hell attention, like I said, somebody's ego gets to acting a damn fool. And just be mindful, it could cause problems, especially if you are connected to someone else. And I feel like whoever this is, they are old enough, should be wise enough to know better when it comes to the way that they're behaving. Somebody also does not shave. um I mean, I don't know why that's necessary. I guess to help you know out, baby. Listen, somebody also needs to go to the doctor, all right, to avoid some type of disappointment, or because um, why is that coming out about their money? So it seems like there could be some distractions that some of you guys are dealing with, especially at the beginning of August. If this is resonating with you right now, baby, don't take that into August. You need to close all doors, all right, that are not housing benefits on the inside, okay? Period. Gemini, Earth signs. Okay, okay, got it. Yeah, you need to keep a financial resource that you receive this month could be on the 3rd or the 30th. It's going to vary for everybody, but you need to keep it a secret, keep it to yourself, because I do feel like somebody may be looking for an opportunity, some type of benefit. So be mindful of situational supporters in the month of August. It's, you could be in Aries or dealing with one. Fire signs in general. Water signs, you could be definitely be a water sign dealing with a water sign. But anyways, the reason why this is coming up first and foremost in your money sector for August, for the simple fact that if you allow all this BS to um, get you unfocused and having your emotions, allowing your emotions to dictate. This applies to a Libra, an Aries, and somebody that identifies as a fairy, could be dealing with some fairies, um, or an earth sign, or Gemini, because somebody's 30 years old also, it could keep you, it's going to have a negative impact on your financial flow. Okay, now if you dodge that energy, all right, and people that possess that energy that just want to come pollute your space, baby, because you have something to give even though they don't have anything to give in return, then your money is going to be looking funny. All right, so just remember that. um Otherwise, dodging that energy, you actually do have things coming in, and we kind of discussed that in the initial part of our rain talk. This something's going to take off pretty quickly. Definitely feels either, it's almost like you know something is coming, but you're not sure exactly what or to what extent. somebody has a J in their name, a K in their name. And this comes from some type of dedication, okay? But somebody is obsessing over that. Now, whatever this opportunity is, for some of you guys, it's more than one. You not only is it bringing in an increase in your finances, there are going to be other benefits that you receive. It's like building something, okay? um I just heard usually I wouldn't do this. So this could even come by way of you doing something differently. Something that maybe you've been contemplating, really didn't take action on. Whatever the case is, I feel like whimsy is also going to help you out, especially in the month of August when it comes to your prosperity, you seeing things grow. I also just heard just enough time. Something is going to bloom from something that you are being kind of urged to do or that you have began. There's a level of dedication there. Tell me more about the money in the month of August. Happy birthday, Leos. All right. So I also see a date night. So if that's coming up in your money, I don't know. Somebody trying to get their coins together. But whatever it is in the month of August, you're going to love it, and you're also going to love what it is that you reap from this, okay? I also seen a lot of phone activity as well. For some of you guys, this definitely applies to business, um, or a promotion. But if you, this could even be a side hustle, but it's not really giving like small business energy. It's definitely giving, this was the seed that needed to be planted. So for those of you guys who are in corporate, this could be you taking the initiative. I'm not saying slave and try to do the most and overextend. You know, I would never tell y'all to do that. Who's overextending for you? Okay. However, it feels like somehow you stand out in some type of way, and this grants you these opportunities. And these opportunities are not just here for a good time, but for a long time as well, okay? Now, in the month of August, another thing to be mindful of when it comes to not just your money, but your resources altogether, what you have to give, whether it's in personal connections or professional. Be mindful of individuals that weren't really, if this is a business, checking for your business. If this is people within the workplace, or, you know, just individuals that they really wasn't checking for you when it comes to what you, your vision, what you were aspiring to accomplish, your projects, whatever it is, but they will be there. Okay, you're going to start to hear, you're going to think it's Mercury retrograde, baby. How people begin to just want your attention, but really they're trying to see what's going on behind the curtain, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, there is another offering here. We love that. It comes after something ends, that there's some type of major transition here. Tell me more about the news that they're getting when it comes to their money in the month of August 2026. Guys, we are going to probably focus on, we're actually going to do all signs around rain after dark, maybe after it gets dark. So if you are not a rain member, you can definitely come over there and subscribe to us over on Patreon. That, uh-uh. All right, it puts you in a privileged position. However, you will receive some type of news. You can also receive news from a business or like a company, where maybe there was an initial decision made, and this could be any type of legality, or, you know, just anything business wise. And then this could even be around the third of the month. It's like something is undone, or there's a change in direction. Whatever it is, what's the outcome of that? Honestly, I feel like it could go either way, but at one point in time, whatever it is, you were frustrated about it, but you felt like you just had to go with your move. All right. Mm. You also find out something that you don't know regarding it. All right, let's zoom back out though and see what else you need to know when it comes to your money. Guys, do me a favor and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe or the follow, depending on where you are watching from. Let me know. Hi, Tina. Hey, girl. All right. Who's trying to block your money? Who's trying to block your money? Somebody toxic, or could even be a mother figure or older woman. This could even come by way of somebody just speaking ill. Tell me about this 7 of Wands. But I do feel a level of protection here. The number 6 is significant. That could be in someone's birthday. The number 9 as well. Somebody doesn't like some type of success or your ability to persevere through challenges. And I also feel like even if certain things occur that put you in your feelings, somebody's name is Hope. Also, Pisces and Cancer is here. Heavy on the Cancer. But something also that you felt like was blocked at one point in time, or it's like, I'm not getting anywhere with this. You could have tried to ignite something, hell, up to 6 or 7 times. And I see you pushing through, like breaking through a barrier this time around, is what I'm hearing. Horses could be significant. You can also have a loved one who served in, who was in the service, a passed over loved one. Well, I guess a loved one in general. The army for sure. Somebody's name is also Leslie. Somebody is also a Libra. Now, if you have a loved one who served in the army, somebody is trying to get a message over to you. Your dream states, if you haven't, if this person hasn't visited your dreams already, they will. You could be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. This person is trying to tell you something, either about a feminine energy. It could have not been that long since this person passed away. Whatever you would consider to be that. Somebody was definitely older though. There could have been some type of sickness. Somebody is trying to tell you something about a feminine energy. But you may have, maybe you feel like you don't have enough information or something. Around 67 or 76, I feel like. But that kind of makes me feel like year of birth or something. What is this about? What do they need to know about that? Arizona is significant. All right. Also, there's mental health. Oh, oh, okay. Uh, you could find out. You could find out that someone is like. So you can find out that someone is sick. What is this? Y'all, y'all. This wasn't even what I was checking for. We're gonna go to Patreon in a minute. What is this about? A red flag situation. Somebody's being warned about something. Also a risky situation when it comes to, alright, we stuck on this now, y'all. You know what? This is public though. Hold on. In case there is somebody that's on here that needs it. Somebody needs to go to the doctor in the month of August, or I feel like a doctor's appointment is going to be significant. Yeah. Somebody could wind up falling sick and have to have some type of surgery or procedure or something. There's going to be a change of events. I definitely see a doctor here. Somebody getting some type of information from a doctor. The month of August. You can have Virgo placements. What is this? What is this? Somebody, I see some testing here also, y'all. Especially if you're dealing with a Virgo or Virgo placements. Reproductive health. Somebody's looking for something. Something that I don't fucking know. This is a lot, y'all. And honestly, I don't want to just keep on about it on here. All right, so I did see a conversation with a doctor regarding, and I think I said in the beginning that somebody is pregnant, but there are a variety of storylines out here. Something is definitely hidden. Somebody's ego is keeping them from physical changes. Somebody already has been inquiring about something, or somebody's already been wondering about something. Someone could be wondering if they are pregnant or if something is something regarding a medical matter. I do not give wink wink uh, health information. That's hey wink wink. This is for entertainment purposes only unless you are booking a behavioral health type of service. And your girl is most definitely certified. However, I want to just zoom out of that because I know that's not for everybody, and I don't need y'all to start acting like y'all be acting, okay? Now, see, look at Keyless being messy. All right, let's just look real quick. Since health wants the attention, what's going on with the collective's health? The viewers, when it comes to the month of August, I'm hearing the name Rachel also. Somebody needs to clean their ears out or somebody's not listening. Oh, when it comes to health, something unexpected happened in the health. I mean, honestly, damn it, August feels like hella surprises, okay? Something that somebody's been avoiding, though, or somebody didn't see something clearly at first. Somebody may also, yeah, I said it, some body changes, but this is on the outside. Somebody's tired. Somebody has a lot going on mentally. What is this tower, though? Something that's been hidden. Something unexpected, honey. And it requires a long-term commitment from whoever. I just cleaned out my ears. Girl, oh, this is an unexpected connection. And damn, unexpected comes out again. I can't make it up, okay? But this is a lifestyle change, though. It's fated to happen. Somebody's also born in 84. All right. But it's so unexpected that somebody's like, how the hell do, like, okay, like, what now? Because, all right, there's some type of SOS here. But it's like, what the hell do I do now? Something has been hidden. Now, for some of y'all, this is regarding either a low-key situation that you've had, or hell, straight up, this is a sneaky link type of situation, okay? Somebody's sneaking and linking. But that's not going to be a romantic matter for everybody. Somebody has been hiding something, or something has been hidden from you. This more so, somebody likes to eat pineapples. You could have recently eaten some. Derek, the name Derek. All right. Because listen, uh, pregnancy is here again. Why is the wine and dine in reverse though? Oh, okay. If you had some type of alcohol, especially if it was any type of wine or dark colored liquor, your body rejected that for a reason. Maybe you're typically a drinker, or um, yes to that whole situation. For sure, that is somebody's situation. However, if you have been, if you feel like your body's been rejecting certain things that typically wouldn't bother you, like an aversion, it's because I'll just say something's a brewing, especially if you have to do laundry, or if you recently washed your bedwear, or your bedding, or if you need to, you might need to. Sister girl, you might need to, or you recently did, okay? Could even be any type of throws or anything in the house. Confirmation. Discharge. All right, y'all, come on. There's some bodily changes letting you know something's going on. All right, y'all have to take it after dark with all that. Take it after dark. All right, now you're gonna get some exciting news, whoever that is for. Somebody is also going to say something to you that is going to just send off light bulbs, like something. I'm speaking with someone that's been mentally imprisoned by something. All right, there could be some type of, either somebody has some thick calf muscles, or there could be some type of fluid on somebody's legs. Um, Somebody's bed, something about somebody's bed. I don't know. I don't know if it's uneven or something, but there could be some type of fluid on someone's legs, lower legs even, or you just have thick calves or something. I can't make it out. Uh, Somebody's also pigeon-toed or bow-legged child. I can't see. And somebody is anemic, like you've been unusually there's something going on with this. What's the news? Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Okay. What is this message about? This information. Something you've been going back and forth about. I also see again some type of testing here. Someone could be taking a pregnancy test also, but some type of testing when it comes to something of the past in general. And whatever that is, baby, somebody could be left-handed. Whatever that is, you get information very quickly from it. What's the outcome of that? And what is the out? All right, so after you get the truth about a situation, something is brought to light. There's no denying it. Um, you're able to emotionally get yourself together, okay? I'm about to say some swords. You're going to be able to, something is clear, okay? Something is made very clear to you. Something is being exposed that was once hidden. Pentagon is also significant. Some of you guys could have a why would a woman doctor? Maybe y'all say that. A woman doctor that's going to give you some unexpected news, something you've been waiting on, about something that you had no, I don't want to say you had no idea about it. This could be any type of testing or any type of news, y'all. But a woman's going to be very direct and straight to the chase with you. I mean, and that could just be simply you getting some information very quickly. There's no denying it. Okay? There's no denying it. Clap by the sun part. Oh, somebody. Yeah, wow. Something is holding on. Someone could find out that they are pregnant, and it could definitely be a son. Okay, Pisces energy. Somebody been waiting for something. I was gonna say wait. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say, but waiting for something to come down. But I wanted to say calm down. Come down or calm down. Be careful of your blood pressure. Also, someone could be dealing with something going on with the nose area, or somebody is kicking. Okay. I also see that once you get some type of news, you are also going to realize that you're going to have to stop working on something, somewhere, with somebody, at something, or you're going to have to stop doing something, honey. Yeah, what's this Queen of Wands? So you get this news, and okay, it puts you in a good energy though. But it's like new chapter energy. Yeah. If you are dealing with a masculine energy, they come off as very emotionally intelligent, very reserved, but even intuitive. They just like know what you need. Now, if this isn't an actual man and you're same sex, this would be the more dominant energy in your connection. Y'all go together so well because you seem to be kind of feisty, okay? But that doesn't impact them negatively. For some of them, it even turns them on. So I don't know, maybe you have an attitude or something. But anyways, there's a balance here. That was the point, Royals. Please be so for real. All right? Somebody's waiting on something, though. Waiting on something. What are they waiting on? What? This person is wanting something to change when it comes to their stability. So in some type of way, your stability is tied into theirs. All right, they're like, I don't want to wait no more. All I want is stability. Somebody could be kind of bored with their job, also their career sector, or just the way that they things are when it comes to a certain aspect of stability, or what they consider stability to be for them. And for someone, this is specifically okay. Somebody's not happy about a whole job situation. However, there's a masculine energy that in the month of August they're feeling some type of way. They may start to act out, act irrational, or you just see a side of them that you haven't seen before because it's like you distance yourself from this person and they start to show their ass. Okay, they go from feeling like, oh, you're playing mind games, you want them to chase you, or maybe something that you said wasn't necessarily, it's like you're not really standing on business. And hell, this could be a boss, you know what I'm saying, whoever, but they start to act out when something doesn't go their way. And you're like, hell no, I'm walking away from anything that causes me anxiety, has me stressed out or worried, because ultimately that is the energy that you found yourself in dealing with this person. Especially, all right, black and white paperwork, dealing with some type of paperwork, somebody, a payment is what I'm hearing. Somebody is trying to see how to get back in your good graces, but they're confused. And then somebody's just playing like they're confused as to why you are being the way that you are, or why something changed or ended. It's like, what you doing now? Who you doing it with? And this person moves slow as hell. And that could have been like, that, baby, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right. Anything that they need to be mindful of over here in the public streets, and then we will again zoom in over on Rain After Dark. If you are not a member, you can check the description again, and there you will find this man has a nasty attitude in August. What is going on? Somebody's like, oh hell no, you're not just gonna do that, and just talking crazy. What is happening? Just being very immature. And I feel like you just looking at him like, okay. But the whole time you thinking to yourself, hell yeah, I was right. Or hell yes, I made the right decision. Somebody can need a favor or need some money, or somebody is like, nope, if I'm doing bad, damn it, you're going to do bad. So I can feel good about the position that I'm in. But everybody is not just the man that they're dealing with. It's just an energy that is around in the month of August, honey. The state of Florida is also significant. Somebody wants somebody to keep something a secret or just like be quiet about something, not address something. It makes me feel like not holding someone accountable for something. What do you expect from this person? Because it's almost like, you know what, I expected some bullshit, but not to that extent. Are you okay? All right. If somebody is not like in some type of legal trouble, somebody could wind up going to jail. Um, Somebody could also go to jail for like stealing or robbery or man, look, I'm really trying not to let the energy shift, but I also recognize we're picking up on Sagittarius, Virgo. Somebody trying to keep something hidden, but you're gonna find out about it. Somebody could also be on the run, or somebody is not going to abide by something that they know that they're supposed to do. There's some type of, yeah, I would just say you need to be mindful of that. Now, for those of you guys that is not concerning uh legal things, this is somebody that wants to be right up under your nose and snake you. So that lets me know that they do not present as an enemy, which also lets me know it's an energy that wants to, or they portray to be very open to receiving you. They want to be around you, they want to communicate with you. Everything is good, but there is definitely some hidden intentions there. Somebody recently went to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree specifically, confirmation. Somebody could also work in the nursing field or like a nursing or a hospital facility. Be mindful is also what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing you already know what to do. So this is not necessarily unfamiliar to you, but it may be, this energy is taking a different approach. Also, just got a visual. That's wild. Tree bark. Tree could have something to do with family or a family's type dynamic, whether it's actually relatives or not. But tree bark, um, I can only see like somebody trying to glue something with a glue gun. But tree bark on to a tree with a glue gun. The way that somebody's trying to go about fixing something. The initials S or M also significant, and something about that person's money being highlighted or highlighted. Y'all don't stress me out. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. I will see you guys over at Rain After Dark. I have to get back to you guys' personal. So, yeah. I hope the week is going well for you all. Again, if you are new here, I'm Ray Reigns. If you want to become a member of our community and see what it is that we have going on, or if you're still deciding, just hit that like button, the subscribe or follow, depending on where you are viewing from. Feel free to jump in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next episode of the Brain Talks.